Hello and welcome back to another episode of Blackshard. We continue our previous run and we made some decent progress in the last session. Found 2 more shards, which I was very happy about. A couple new places. Technically left the labyrinth, I would say. We were in a spaceship and it looked like we were outside of it. But yeah. So we have 4 shards now out of 7. We'll see how many we can find today. I hope for at least 1, 2, I mean ideally all 3 and beat the game. Don't think that's gonna happen, but you never know. And the elder came from the meanderings of time. With him came no mass, no blind and praying man. Only the emptiness and silence of a gone world. Interesting that we have the red eye, which brings me to a good start. Okay, we have a bit of a track before us. I know I forgot when I started the game last time to basically bring back the dialogue I accidentally skipped a while ago. Hey Catilla, welcome in. Hope you're doing good today, darling. But yeah, I want to go back to the crossroads and go back to the place where we had. Oh, so, I have to go with it. Hey Galef, welcome in as well. And go back to the place where I, in the crossroads with the mask, where I accidentally skipped all that dialogue and read it from the recording. Converging for duty. Yeah, you better. Okay, this was a really I think it was a decently quick path. Alright, now, yeah, it wasn't back there, but it's good that I went up here. Back there in the corner was the door I also vaguely remembered that went a couple places. Yeah, this was the long bridge to the Tesseract. Interesting that we have some stairs to darkness. Curious. Currently making breakfast, lunch, dinner, so I'll be lurking, so better not end up in a place I don't recognize. I will do my best. Best of success preparing breakfast, lunch, dinner. Okay, that should land us here. And this should be the track because this is a long bridge to the Tesseract. And this should be the other path going to the place where I want to go. Don't worry, I'm a professional at turning on the rice cooker. Oh, fancy rice cooker. Oh no, don't fall down. Yay, our trusted process cubes. Okay, and then we do Minecraft style platforming, where we stand on the absolute freaking edge and just make it high enough. At least I think that was the right path. Now up here. Yeah, exactly. Okay, but that reminds me. I'm sorry, Caleb. I'm afraid I have to go some places you haven't seen before. But I don't actually know if something will come of it. The thing is, I remembered that there was a door that, like a sliding door, that would open if I walked up close to it. That I never actually went through, and I believe it was this one, if I remember correctly. I believe that's a door I never went through. No! Oh, for real? That's this place? So there's actually more than just this painting? Oh, that's a shortcut. How did I not find this? Interesting. I guess with so many corners and stuff. You just end up really confused. Okay, but that's good to know. Okay, I think I saved here, but I'm gonna do it again. Oh no, okay, so I did save here. Good. Okay, so if I remember correctly, yeah, just following the path lined out by the doors. It's gonna take us a minute. Oh wait, no, it's not that path down there. Can I jump down there? I mean, I certainly... Oh no, it's leading down anyway. Silly me. See, there is the door I was talking about. Alright. Beyond the wall of slumber lies an infinite realm. It longs to be filled with thoughts and fantasies, impossible architectures, and strange faces. They shall be added to abundant visions, rooted for a moment or for centuries. The gifted demiurges and dull observers, those who survey the shape and shape the oniric enclaves. I believe that's one we had before. Okay, back to the crossroads. Still ironic that there was a shard just behind this door. It's so funny how many times I basically walked somewhere or like not went through one singular door. It would have directly led me to a shard. It's beyond hilarious. Okay. So, but we are on the upper level and I need to go to the lower level for this. Okay, the face. Where's the face again? I believe it's here. Yeah, here. So here was that face. I initially came from somewhere back there through another door when I initially found this, and here was an interaction with a shard of memory, and I tapped out to adjust the audio because apparently it was really loud on your guys' end. And when I tapped, I had inadvertently already started the dialogue, and when I tapped back into the game, it counted as a click, and it went on, and I missed the first, the first box, which actually was not that consequential, but like I'd skip all of it and then restart it because I hadn't, like it hadn't registered in my brain while playing the game that dialogue options are kind of a one-time thing, at least with these memory shards. So Okay, let's see. Dialogue was, a pale face speaks to me. Okay, I'm afraid I have to tap out. This one is different. His expression is softer, sad perhaps. It speaks to me intimately, personally. It is waiting for me, I think, deep in the labyrinth, in a dark place, at the crossroads. It has watched my wandering, my loneliness. It has heard my questions, my doubts. It knows my story and my search. What you are looking for doesn't exist, not for you. It is fate, it says. I scream. I scream my anger and my pain. This can't be. After all I've been through, all I've endured, all I've given, there must be something, some reward, some knowledge, some power. The whisper, no. The whispers, no. They have promised, and the labyrinth is but one final test. A final riddle to be solved, with the pale faces deny me, try to jealously guard against me. No, it says. You have been deceived, like so many before you, by promises and lies. No words will convince you. You must see, and you will see if you accept my gift. It opens its eyes, bright red eyes of dawn, of twilight, of fire and blood, beautiful and terrible. I am petrified by their gaze, confused. The secret fire you seek is there, the face says. You can seize it, claim it for yourself. Then you will see through promises and lies. You will see all that was, all that is, and all that will be. You will know the truth. Then my fingers pierce into this pale skin. They sink into my fair flesh. I grasp the globe and pull it out. I grab my eye and rip it out. The pain is unspeakable. I remember the agony. The orb locks into my eye socket. It remains empty. My hands are stained red and grey. Then I see. Right. So that was the text of the memory shard here. I'm really sorry I accidentally skipped that, but it was really important to me to remedy that and read it aloud again. It's a very interesting one. And also, if I remember correctly, after reading that or interacting with that memory shard was the first time, like in between levels in the loading screen, we got a text that specifically talked about a red eye. So it seems that these texts are also like somewhat depend on what you interact with, what you find. Okay, I'm not sure exactly what was at the end of here. Oh yeah, okay. That was this one that gave us the hint for seventh room. What was that again? Was that the Tesseract? There's an insufferable glow in the red eyes, a pale image of the final blaze. They are a gift and a curse leading to death or insanity, whoever inherit them. But should a human succeed in mastering their power, he would approach the very idea of God. I think that's the one we got. Oh no, it's to go to the convergence zone back down here. Okay. Actually, oh, I should have just teleported back to the... I hope I didn't save. Interesting. Yeah, I wanted to go back up here simply because I wanted to revisit a path we took last time, which is over here and up here to the redo of the crossroads. Careful. Yeah, through this door. I'm not sure if there... Let me see. I mean, there is a path higher with doors. Okay, so the question is, do I see a way to get up there? I'm pretty sure I haven't been up there, so that is interesting. Hey Rosie, welcome in. Thanks for lurking. Hope you enjoy it. Hope you have a great day. Oh, I sometimes wish the lighting were better in different places, but I guess that's part of the experience, that it's just really dark in some places. Yeah, well, I think this uppermost level... thanks Rosie. It's so cute. I think this uppermost level is not really connected to anything. Dun, dun, dun. So I guess I just have to find another way into it, another door into it. Okay, but this should lead us to the redo of the crossroads. The last branch of Kosa consumes a portion of existence and expands. The day will come when Kosa remains, then will begin the end of rain, the endless reign of the Yellow King. Yeah, okay, that's definitely one we have before. Exactly, that's the crossroads redo. A super creepy place that had me very worried. I mean, it's always interesting in these games. Like, the funny thing is about these... I mean, I've talked a bunch, at least a little bit, about walking simulators and how their design is. It's always interesting when they produce a very eerie atmosphere like this one. Clearly does a fine job at that. So when you are mildly terrified, even there's nothing else. Like, you're absolutely alone, but also absolutely terrified and absolutely expecting something to jump you. You know? Hey, Labyrinth! Love you, darling. All the piss angels are here. It's fantastic. This is going to be a fantastic stream. Okay, so this is one part. Okay, the thing is, I'm pretty sure I did not go into the noosphere here. I went up there. Or lamp, as they say. Okay, so let's try it. Let's try going to the noosphere from the redone crossroads. Okay, that's the text we just had. Okay, but it just gets us to the regular noosphere. Okay. That was something I wanted to try. So we got that checked off the list. Weird things. Yes. That's right, Lambrecht. Hope you're staying safe indoors. No, you guys are having fires, I guess, and as far as I've heard, and very bad air quality. So all the best to you, to everyone who's affected by that. Also, the member of the household who isn't a baby and doesn't have chronic lung stuff. Somebody out this woman when it's needed, masked. Yeah. It also sucks when you're kind of forced to go outside just because. And there's of course no shade to the other members of your household. Like, you can't fault anyone for being a baby or having a chronic disease. Um, but of course it still sucks for you to be like, okay, I know this is absolutely not the best situation to go outside in, and but I still have to because I'm the only one who can. But yeah, protect yourself as best as you're able, which I'm sure you will do. Okay, that went up to the noosphere. Question. Oh, oh boy, gave me a bit of a scare there. Okay, careful now. Let's see if there is anything back here. Not sure if I ever did that. Yeah, but there's a great deal of nothing here. Yeah, the fires that aren't in Canada are about 200 kilometers north of us, and the suspicion is that they're going to burn until winter. We'll just get this the wind shifts that way. Jeez. Yeah, because that's absolutely horrifying. I'm having a little bit of trouble processing the fact that fires are going on until winter. It's fucking July, dude. You'll hear about it when it goes towards you. There's nothing back here, yeah. Yeah, that should just legit not be a thing. Jesus Christ. Okay, I'm pretty sure I went back here. There was this platform and nothing really. Or is that... I mean, there is a door. Guess that's not nothing. I think the first time I was here, I thought like, okay, is that just leading to the noosphere? But the noosphere portal looks different. So, new place, I guess. Or not? Just a door looking like a portal, but it's actually... the fake out portal. Cool. Well, interesting. Has me wondering if the regular crossroads has that too. The thing is, I'd have to find a way to get, like, behind this, and that's impossible. At least from here. Fascinating stuff. Okay, then we go the same path into Crossroads Redo and explore there a little more. Because I remember a few more places I want to go. Always kind of gets me in this area. Oh no! Ah, falling through the gaps. Anyway, I'm dissociating by watching a lot of videos posted by Nordic Knitting Influencers 10 and Raining Reykjavik a Dream. I mean, there's definitely worse things you could do. That sounds very wholesome. I yearned for all of those things. Oh, do you mean you yearned for it? Yeah, I was just about to say. Rosie and me sharing a single brain cell again today. Yep. Okay. So, we go up here again. Oh no! Oh gosh. Okay, I'm really close to saving in the Crossroads Reader. The only reason why I don't do it is because I feel like the place I saved currently gives me better flexibility to move on to different things once I have explored the Redo Crossroads to my fullest content. Just is unfortunate that I keep messing up the platforming stuff at the moment. It's the content I come here for. Wonderful. Oh, not here. I think here and then here. Yeah. Yeah. And we walk here. This is gonna have similar weather in like a week. We've generally been really lucky with weather, mostly 20°, and the only weird stuff being heavy rain. Lambert's gonna visit Catilla. I mean, that sounds very pleasant, like very pleasant weather. I wouldn't mind if it were a little bit cooler. Okay. So, something else I wanted to do is... This is the path we went. And... So basically, once I was over there... Oh yeah, right. I remember having to make a crazy jump. Is that not necessary anymore, or was that just to go even higher? Oh, because it looks like I can just jump down here. Okay, I feel like last time I did a really crazy jump over there somewhere. But apparently that wasn't necessary. Or did I went even... No, I didn't go higher than this, right? Not too sure. I mean, there are some light reflexes up there, but I remember just going to the skulls. Okay. So we're back here. We have a save point here. I mean, this looks like a path leading somewhere, but where would that lead other than here? It's why sometimes I wish I had a flashlight or spotlight or something. Because that's also a thing you're supposed to do. You're just supposed to take the leap into the darkness, I guess, sometimes. Yeah, that's right. There was some blue lighting going on up there. And blue is interesting because it usually means no sphere. So, or sometimes it's just random. Like, I don't know how this blue lighting is here. And I want to see if there's any way I can get up there, if there's anything interesting up there. But I don't really see how I could get up there. Like, this up there looks like a walkway. So why would they give me a way to walk? I mean, if you can get up there, then I'm not sure how you could. Moth is the fire, the hunger, and the end. This is the last link to the chain of causality. The flame that devours existence and burns the forest of destinies. From its ashes will arise the Yellow King. Okay, that was just we jumped to our death. Okay, too bad. Rosie and Lambic go over to get the. You guys wait for me a couple hours, I'll also join you for dinner. Alright, that was that. So, not as much discoveries in the redone crossroads as I was hoping. But we'll see, we'll look around. I remember at least one area that we found 2 streams ago. The White Tower. We've been to the White Halls now, which have become the Black Halls. But the White Tower is something I would like to return to and explore. And we'll see how it goes. So for that, I have to go here. And up the cubes. And then around the corner there, like tucked away in the corner, that's, if I remember correctly, where that doorway was. Yeah. Not way, but it's over anything interesting? Doesn't look like it, if I'm completely honest with you. Okay, I just don't remember which of the 3 doors. Oh, technically, was it 4 doors? I was here. There was 1 door over there. I honestly don't remember where each of them. I remember one of them. I believe one of them led somewhere else in the convergence zone. 1 to the White Tower, and the 3rd I legitimately don't remember where that led. Okay, so we're just gonna try and see, I guess. Okay, this is the White Tower. Awesome. Then we're gonna stay here immediately and try and see what this is all about. Okay, question. Why does it legitimately look like the place I've just looked down from? You know, I was just before entering that door, I was at the platform, looked down and saw a structure that was like this. Just really misty and like really, so in a sense of always far away, it's probably just something in the background that you can't even enter. Like, but why does it legitimately look like the same? That would be such an insane twist if... I mean... it would be an insane twist if things were actually closer than I thought they would be. It's probably the best way to put it. Some artwork. I mean, this is really cool. It looks like a little... I don't know if that is a proper art painting like that. I don't know if this is like exists in real life or if it's just art that's made for the game. But it looks like a proper art oil painting, like even like little rips in the paint and stuff. I mean, fantastically made. Okay, we have a man sitting what looks like in front of a stove. Some journals, books, papers of some kind, binders, pots. What's he holding? Almost looks like a very oversized pair of tweezers. Interesting. I don't know why, but it's giving chemist vibes. Okay, let's see what else we find here. I mean, we have the obvious path with the lights, I guess. We have the less obvious paths. And empty places. Okay, that's an interesting place. Looks like a portal. Can I sit down here? No. Okay. Kind of surprises me if I'm honest. Oh, there's a staircase here. Oh. Oh, okay. Okay. More place to go. Okay, let's see. Okay, you know what? I'm gonna I mean, of course, I always like to... Okay, it's actually not a portal. Just looks like one. Okay, even funnier then. Okay, so not for now. Safe space here. Blue lighting again. Again, blue always makes me think of the nose base. Okay, let's see where this leads us. Okay, it's at least 2 different paths now. Question is, how different are they really? Interesting. Okay. Interesting way to climb the tower. So we have another witness here. I was always trying to look around, of course, and see if I can spot something like something interesting in the distance. So interesting lighting or hints at a door. A shard. No, whatever. Okay, let me see, because I was seeing something like a picture back there. Oh, it looks like we have a dedicated space to look at. Ooh, ooh. Oh, I wish I could crouch. Damn, I wish I could crouch. Have a little more in my line of sight, like properly look through this opening and get a better look at whatever's out there. Some mass that is glowing blue? Almost looks organic. Okay, also looks like what could be a big bridge. So I was hoping to go back there. Yeah, because I saw that from down below. Interesting work of art. Looks almost like thorny vines. I mean, you could, it kind of has a look of cracked glass, but not quite. But I'm really getting thorny vines from this. And see the way it's framed. Like you have the picture kind of, sort of, or like the glass. And then you almost have these blocks of columns before it, framing it. Even outlined with gold here, kind of decorating it. That's why I wanted to check it out, because I thought it was really interesting that they did that. And thought, you know, maybe there's a memory shard here that you can interact with. If they've made it this special, this place. Okay, I see more blue light. Oh, I see another witness. Okay, I feel like I'm hitting a point where I also want to look down, not just up, to see if, you know, an alternate path down below might have... I feel like, you know what? I just saved. I can walk back. So let's... Oh no. There we go. I jump? Nope. Okay. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. This looks definitely interesting. A strong blue light is interesting. Very much so. Again, mainly because blue is a color very rarely used in the game. It's mostly white, black, and gold. And especially blue, like the area I associated it with is the noosphere. And connection to the noosphere is interesting. Oh no, we can get a better look at it. Oh, it looks like the things in the noosphere that we get every time we connect the shard. And that's a statue. There's definitely something going on down there. And I wonder if I can get back there. So getting to the top of the tower, I'm happy I saved up there, so definitely want to save up there so I can continue climbing the tower. But I also want to check out... So I want to check out the statue first and then try and get down there. Or like back there, I guess. Yeah, it's not like... Okay, I can't really see anything. Oh look, there's the painting. Almost looks like... I don't know. I mean, definitely not human shaped. But you know, it doesn't have to be bad. Oh, okay, that is interesting. That gotta be, right? That's gotta be another shard. Oh, cool. Awesome. I mean, this is comparatively to the size of the statue, this is like the tiniest bag. Like that is a container that, I don't know. In comparison to the rest of the body is like the size of a small glass or something. Woohoo! Peek down like a skirt. Okay, that also looks kinda interesting. Reminds me, like the texture reminds me of... What was that area called? I went there last time from the Rideau Crossroads. Was it area 502? Or level 502? Something like that? It was a number. Oh, wait. Wondering if there's a path back there. Okay, that is basically where I landed. Oh no! Oh, okay, almost fell down. I thought I fell down for a second. I wanted to get up there and see if I can get back there. I mean, I still have the teleport. Also the gigantic T didn't comment on it, but that basically greeted us. Oh no. Okay, we're just gonna warp back. Okay. So yeah, other thing I wanted to try is if we can sort of shortcut our way. Like, I'm honestly not even sure if I want to do it, if it's possible. Right now I'm just mostly curious if it is possible to sort of shortcut my way. I mean, I don't know, could that be something? Could that be a path back there? Definitely seems like we still have to get higher to reach that. But back there, the question is... I mean, it looks like it will be walkable. You know what? Let's just try it. Never hurts. Oh. Gosh darn it. Okay, maybe he'd stay at this height. Yeah, that's good. Interesting square pit. So the question is, any way for me to get up higher? No. Doesn't look like it. I guess I could jump back and try again. No. Oh no, it's pushed me off. Okay, I think I'm just gonna continue. Like, it's always a fun experiment to try going places I'm probably not supposed to go. Like, sometimes I'm not sure if you're supposed to do the things that I'm doing. Sometimes I do be feeling like I'm playing the game in ways that were not intended. Oh, okay, so are you supposed to go up there? Oh, looks like it. Oh, no, 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 careful. Oh yeah, okay. That's... looks like it's the way. Okay, and... continue upwards, I guess. And that was fairly easy. Okay, up. So the directive is up. Climb the tower. Do I see a place where I can go up? Potentially back there? I'm just checking the corner in the back here. Or, you know, or like you never know, I guess. there's anything interesting to see. No. The blue light keeps luring me in. Okay, so go here and jump here. Oh, we're getting closer though, we're getting closer. I see it. I can almost see the prize. Question is that high enough for the walkway? I mean, when in doubt, continue up, and when you realize you're up too high, jump down. That's the thing in platformers and Metroidvanias. Now it looks like we're still too low. But yeah, that's the thing in platformers and Metroidvanias. Going down is easy. Going up is usually the challenge. Because to go down, you just have to drop down normally. And that is a fairly easy task most of the time. Not very complex to just let gravity do its work. Okay, I still wanna I'm still trying to look around. How do I say this? I don't want to do this. Jesus. Okay, I'm actually not sure if I'm at the highest or the level where I was stuck. I still try to look around the entire space if I can. Just because I have an idea where the shard is or I've seen an interesting place. I just don't want to, like, basically I don't want to get fully distracted by this. And, like, for example, if they've hidden a door back there somewhere, I don't want to miss it. Just because I'm so hyper-focused on reaching this place. So I still try to look around all the corners, have an eye out. For interesting places. I can barely not quite jump up there. Okay, so is there anything different? Is there anything interesting? Doesn't look like it. I mean, at the end of the day, you never know. I mean, a lot of the times I tried to poke the nooks and crannies of this game and was like, okay, it's probably pointless to a degree. But there were also times where I was rewarded for poking into the nooks and crannies. So yeah, it's really like you never fully know. Okay, a bit more space here. Almost makes you think like there should be a witness here, but apparently we don't get one. Okay, so it looks like we might have to go around all this to go there. Okay, they're playing a game of can I make that jump? Oh, look at that. Interesting. I wonder if that is the portal we drop in from. That one's activated, I believe. That would be too funny if I missed one. Interesting. It's so funny. I don't even remember if I've been down there. Oh yeah. I have been. Yeah. Okay. So we look up here and here. And big jump. You don't fall down. Okay, but we're getting closer to the walkway. That is good. Okay, seems like this is the path that leads outside. Okay, so it looks like one more floor. And we could be there. So let's see. I mean, now I feel like we're higher than that path. Yeah, we jump here. Oh, great. Another witness. Love it. Love it, love it, love it. Oh! It's back there. Okay. I'm gonna do that in a minute. I really want to go down there first. I mean, I have saved at the witness right at the shard, so... This also feels very climbable right now. Maybe it stops being climbable about here. Yo, another red door. Oh, sick. Sick, 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 sick. Okay. Hello. Okay. That's creepy. So faces protruding from a brick stone wall with some yellow orangey light. Okay. Interesting. Whatever the hell that is supposed to mean. I guess. Scary. I had such a strong sense that when you got really close to one face with the eyes open. Ooh, that would have been creepy. Okay. Well, we made it here. Still looks like there is something. Oh, another shard of memory. Cool. The drawing is almost complete. I've done my part. The cycles repeat and cascade slowly from from one branch to another, one step at a time. One day, another will take my place. He will come from the meanderings of time, bearer of a great secret. There will be no cohorts to follow him, no blind and supplicating man. He will endure as much and more, paying the price for my mistakes and making his own terrible ones. He shall be born in each of the branches of the forest of destinies and shall walk the way. He will come too soon, too late. Once, just once, at the promised fateful moment of the rarest of iterations. This one will achieve the impossible. Damn. Okay, there seems to be another path. Okay, no. Looked like a path, or maybe? I mean, no. Okay. I think a path. A little unfortunate because I feel like there's. I mean, it looks like there's more up there. Question is just, can you see more? Can you go higher? Mm-hmm. With some deliberate and skilled platforming, you never know. Okay, I mean, it looks a little like if you go here. Okay, it's still... I mean, that's the closest we are to a new level, but still pretty far away. Can do some jumping around here. Question is that getting us anywhere? I mean, that's a little bit of thing I have with the architecture in this game. That sometimes places look interesting and look explorable that aren't. Or at least to my understanding and to my experience aren't. jump over here. Okay. I don't know. Are we getting somewhere? Maybe. Don't know. Probably not. Okay. I guess I made it up here. So it is possible, I guess? Again, question is that useful? Are you meant to do that? Or am I going to glitch through the like I feel like that's happened to me before, that it just glitched through the textures. Because I'm in some places that you're clearly not meant to go. And the game just couldn't really process me trying to go these places. I mean, on the other hand, though, oh no! Ah, oh, gosh darn it! Ah, oh, gosh darn! I fell down. Oh, and I fell even further down. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know if I want to try to get up there again. Again, it's just like one of the places where I'm like, oh, it looks like maybe you can get up there, but you're probably not supposed to. This is what I just meant. Like, some places are just like, I don't know. It kind of looks interesting. And like, even getting up there, like, really to the top. But I'm totally not sure if I'm even meant to go there. Alright, the whispers. I end death. I shall invite you to be reborn. So it will no longer has its hand on you. And you will live endlessly under the unspeakable light that defies night. Set me free. Oh, and that was the... That was like the star-shaped... Oh, that was the space I saw from downstairs, was this walkway. When I saw the black wood with the stars. I mean, sure. Let's activate the witnesses. Never hurts, right? Some double witness action. Ooh. Quite curious. Oh, can I act again? The yellow sign. Finally, one is free, but others remain. They wait and whisper, chain to find us all. Everything you've ever dreamed of and more we promise we offer will open the gates of paradise for thee. Then you shall walk, blessed with our gifts, under the unnameable light of Carcosa. Together we shall end the tyranny of fate. Okay, so this is number 5. This is gonna lead us to the noosphere. So yeah, let's go through. Oh! It looks different now. The floor is different in the noosphere. It's no longer blue. One, two, three, 4, 5. Soren. Log. Big number. The architectural stream has reached a stage of change. Corruption? On a global scale. Whether this is an evolution towards something new or a catastrophic collapse is hard to say. The signal is taking on a new meaning for me. It is as if I'm understanding it for the first time, and I have the feeling that I'm able to see it with my naked eye. It draws something beneath my eyes, a sign where everything began. I should open myself up to its beauty. Can I borrow your mask? Yeah, it's pretty cool. Had my work been in vain? Was I supposed to enjoy change, to look at the light without trying to understand? The signal spreads, and I must do the same, expanding, blossoming, in shimmering circles and nebulous corollas, feeling its perfection. A long string of numbers. This is just the beginning. Alright, 5 out of 7. The bad thing is, now I have no immediate place to go. This was the last one on my list. Alright, since we just activated another yellow sign, let's check out this place. I feel like these guys are new. Back here. Yeah, I feel like that's new. I don't feel like I've seen that before, but I think I know what door that is. Maybe. Maybe not. The sign shall not be described. We'll take word knows. Yeah, that's that door. Okay, yeah, I thought so. I remember going through that door and landing someplace in the convergence zone. I was like, that was not connected to anything at all. And I was like, what? What? Why is this door? By the way, is there another door down there? Am I insane? It's interesting that with more and more signs, that's something I didn't consider because, of course, I didn't know it would happen. That with more and more yellow signs unlocked, Blackshards activated, whatever you want to call it, the convergence zone changes and opens new path. That is quite interesting. Okay, so let me double check if there... I believe there was nothing back here. I mean, this is framed like it's a portal, but it's not. Okay, so this was the tower. I mean, I can walk through and see if something changed, if it still shows up as the white tower. Yeah, still shows up as the white tower, but... Oh, it's filled with water now. So once the shard is activated, it was kind of like that in the Shattered Mold. Then it basically becomes inaccessible and like you're done here. Okay. Yeah, 2 more shards done. The thing is, I don't really remember. I mean, unless I really missed a shard in the Tesseract, because that's like the only area. I mean, I've seen another level in the Crossroads that's higher with some more doors. Like, where does this lead? I fully don't remember. One day, somewhere, a soul attained enlightenment. Its consciousness opened and reached unexplored territories beyond the gates of perception. His eyes were lit a deep red by the embers of the end. That is the convergence zone again, but again a different part of it. Let's just look around, I guess. So yeah, I'm now in a bit of a pickle. That I don't have any areas that I've found formally. Well, I'm like, yeah, I have to explore more there and see if I find a shard. Because I'm reasonably sure that the areas I found, I explored reasonably well. There weren't any shards there. Like, there wasn't any in the Tesseract, but it had the smaller area of... At least I couldn't find it or see anything in the Tesseract. That's kind of my thing. Like, kind of had... Gosh darn. Okay, well, there was a door and I want to reach it now. Oh, that really looks like there is a door. Interesting. Okay, for now, let's try and go back there. Just gonna climb over your stone bodies, don't mind me. Just your friendly neighborhood maze traveler. Walking along your spines and legs and butts. Alright, great. Okay, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go through here because that has a witness right in front of it. No, it doesn't because it's that one. Okay, sorry. My memories betrayed me. I thought it was the other door. Yeah, that's the white tower. I don't have to go there. Okay, let's try and not fall down this time. This is a very narrow path. Well, I see a door back here. Ooh. Ooh. Yeah, I feel like you're absolutely not meant to reach this from here. Like, this is impossible to walk on. No, it's... Oh, I thought I fell down. I thought I fell down when it went dark. Are you... What the hell? How the hell do I get back there? Okay. I would murder for witness. Like, let me save here, please. I'm so scared. Okay. A door, but not the kind I'm thinking. Like, not a portal to a new dimension. Yes, a witness. The Noosphere, interesting. Oh, and I fell down, but I saved. Okay, and lady. Right. Okay. Jump. Okay, that's the Noosphere. And it's very fascinating that we have that in the convergence. Oh no! Okay, that was a little... I thought I needed to really take a leap there. Ooh. Okay. Okay. Careful jumps, careful jumps. Okay. Right. And over here. Ooh, that felt tight. Okay. Don't fall down, don't fall down. You've come so far. Stone. Interesting. Natural stone. Oh, this is interesting. do we have here? Oh, there's another tree. Well, if that ain't looking like a labyrinth. Okay, a prisoner run through this kind of crystal thing that always is at the shards. 3 faces, 3 hands, almost like 3 people on top of each other, impaled. Organs displayed, very interesting. Okay. Dreamer's Note. Theory about the convergence zone. They exist in all shapes and sizes. Some are as familiar as the inside of an ordinary building, while others are arranged according to non-Euclidean geometries, surrounded by fractals in motion where the human mind has no place. They are powered by the colossal mechanical orbs born in the forge. They harness the energy of creation. These zones of convergence are linked to one or more conventional universes, usually through hidden passages. They form the framework of the labyrinth. The number is virtually incalculable, and their origin, like the labyrinth itself, is an enigma. Okay, these I can read multiple times. Okay, interesting. Question is if there's more for me to do or find. I'm not sure. Looks like there's something protruding at the back. Almost looks like... Okay, could just be a mass. Very interesting. Okay, well now the question is, of course, the noosphere. Okay, for a second I was okay. How do we get back to like normal conventions and stuff? I was okay, the noosphere, of course. Noosphere is our ticket back. Let me just check out if there's a platform with some light. Interesting. See if there's anything else I see that seems explorable. Honestly, doesn't look like it. I guess I can walk along this. I don't think it's gonna get me anywhere. Yeah, this is just like this. Okay, then we return through the noosphere. Oh, I think the noosphere text also changed, probably since the last shard we activated. It's yellow now. I think it used to be white. And I feel like you could see something else reflected, like the noosphere was looking a little different, being reflected in the text. Okay. But that still leaves me with the conundrum that I don't really have specific places to explore anymore. Like no places we found before and couldn't explore before, before. Also, no ideas. Again, let me go through it. Okay, I think the only other area, like the area where I've been, and I didn't find a shard, is the Tesseract. But I also didn't visually. I didn't see any hint of it, and I also didn't see any more paths I could explore back down there. Where else? I mean, I don't remember what it was called, but it was the one we entered. Like we were in the Crossroads redo, and then went to the space that was called like Realm 502 or something. And then we went on to a different place. I don't remember what it was called, but there was only one portal out, and that one portal got us to the ship. But that was a very one-way street, and I also saw no sign of a shard there. I mean, it doesn't mean I didn't miss anything there, but I'm not inclined to go back there just on a hunch for now. I think I'd rather look around in the convergence zone and check if I missed something in there. Okay, that's the long bridge to the Tesseract. There's a member shot of the painter. And something in me is feeling like jumping. You know what? I'm just gonna do it. I'm out of ideas anyway, so let's just do it. Okay, almost had me fall down there. Oh! Okay, yeah, I feel like I feel like there was an instance where I glitched through the floor because we're actually not supposed to go there. Okay, cool. But hey, it was worth a try. You never know until you try. Okay, if I remember correctly, that was the door that led us to the White Hall that I also, ironically, initially completely walked past. Okay, questioning if jumping down is an idea that's worth pursuing. Yeah, this is the black hole now. Oh, and I can't go back. Okay, how unfortunate. Okay. Yeah, so really no point in going places I've been before. There's places that are known where I know I've gotten a shard. It makes me more and more nervous about the Tesseract, if I'm being honest. Has me feeling more and more like I missed something there. But then again, I'm like, I didn't see anything. Like I've already said, I can't remember having any paths in there that I didn't explore. So I don't know, it's a weird feeling. Maybe it is just sort of quote unquote there is another way to the Organon, but then again, the Organon also kind of has its own way, you know? Like it has its own entry that's much closer. Like, why is the Tesseract there? Hmm. Okay. I feel like I'm going places that make no sense. Okay, let's see. Hmm. Okay, but other than the Tesseract, do I remember a place? I mean, yeah, that's... Yeah. I mean, that one area also had a closed door that said it couldn't be opened, like only on the very specific circumstances. Question is it a good idea to go back there? Does that make sense? I don't know. Yeah, I guess I feel a little stuck, I guess. Like the path up there led to the shattered walls, I remember that. Okay, this one. This door should be the crossroads. God, this is dark. Yeah, that's the crossroads. That's where we get the hint. The 7 shards. Okay, so the bad news is I can't really get up there. Like I can't go to another level, upper level from down here. But I've seen that apparently I'm pretty sure I saw another door at the very top level, which I assume is the top level of the crossroads. The bad thing is just I can't reach it. I can't go there. At least I didn't see a path, like even with like stones, platforms of any sense. Right, that's Tesseract again. I mean, I guess since I'm here. There isn't really any more. Like I was trying to see if maybe if you go higher. There isn't really anywhere higher I can go. Yeah, but this door just leads in this hallway, so there's nothing special about this. You can really just also go around it. And yeah, there we are. I mean, I remember flipping a lever the last time I was here. But I have absolutely no idea if that did anything, and if so, what? Absolutely no idea. I mean, I've been up there. I found the way up there. And then there was nothing else. I couldn't get over there. It looked like an interesting structure, but you couldn't really reach it. That's the infinite bridge. I don't know. Also didn't see any other tower, any other doors, I should say. Okay, no, that's just a path that I know. Looked weird for a second there. Yeah, now I just feel like I'm going places again that you're just not meant to go. Hmm. Yeah, I feel like I'm gonna teleport out here. I mean, it's... Oh, see. I mean, it's weird. It feels like the Tesseract should have a shard. But I just can't see it. As hard as I try, I simply cannot see it. Okay. Let's try something different. Okay, I'm not sure if I've ever walked up here. I don't think so. Although I don't know if that gets you anywhere. Oh. Oh. You can walk on the walls. Let's look at that. Oh my god, are you shitting me? Please tell me this is a new one. A shrapnel before an empty body. Redundancy, that is a new one. Oh my god, the clutch. That was clutch. Redundancy. Okay. I mean, just not gonna activate that. Oh my god, is there... Okay, for a second I thought there was another shard just right there. That's also something I've learned, that you can reach all shards. I mean, can you reach all shards from the convergence zone? I mean, that one door that leads directly to the Organon is technically not in the convergence zone, it's in the crossroads. But I think all the other shards, like one was in the convergence zone, and all the others were doors directly connected to the convergence zone. So I thought, like, if there's a place to look around for a new door, it's probably the convergence zone. It's probably that I missed a path there somewhere. And I was kind of right. Okay. The trusted process blocks up back. Okay, and I hear noises. Looks like... They sound hungry. And you look stabbed. I mean, I'm gonna go through it eventually. Oh, this looks... Okay, I'm hearing whirring sounds. Okay, I have to trust that nothing's gonna jump me. To trust it. I have to trust it. But damn if it doesn't sound like there's something big and angry lurking somewhere in the background. Oh, no. That was... Bye-bye. Okay, let's go here now for a second. Because I feel like this path is just... Yeah, that doesn't sound good. I don't like... I do not, absolutely do not like the sound of that. Okay. Just about to say, it almost looks like a mirror. Okay, interesting, interesting. So it looks like there's no floor, but there actually is floor. Almost looks like a forest. I mean, this is mighty interesting, I gotta say. I'm just not sure if there's any point to running around here. Of course, I'm trying to have an eye out for any indications that there is a door, a clearer path, a pattern. I just hit a wall. Okay. I mean, if there's something out here, then it's gonna be very hard to find, I'd reckon. Hmm. Okay, here all the cubes are in the ground, so it looks at least more like a place we might be meant to be. Because like with the cubes in the sky, we can't really do much other than look at them. Unless we have one, like we have one that's low enough to jump on it and then continue to jump up. But these look like they could end up being platforms to use. They're a little too spaced out, in my opinion, right now. Okay, but there's also nothing here. Alright, strange. Okay, I see something that doesn't look like a cube. Oh, if you have to find this again, this is going to be hell. Oh, that is a portal. Question is it a working one? It is. Oh my god. It is a divine manifestation of the philanthropic force at war with order and battle since the beginning of time. It's a dark wave of light cast out during the Big Bang, coming back to reclaim its due and harvest the universe. What even is this game? Yes, exactly. Thank you, Lambert. Act. Okay. I'm gonna reckon a guess. I feel like I left the Labyrinth. Like, this is not Labyrinth. This looks like... This is Earth. And why the hell is my face so... Like, my point of... Like, my... This looks like... I'm standing upright. This looks like I'm this tall. Like this. Legitimately this. Look how close the fucking ground is. Look how close this is. I'm an ant. I feel like I said that at the very start of the game. That this kind of maze for humans is a very strange concept. Like, humans put mice or like bugs in mazes to like test their intelligence and toy with them and play with them. This perspective makes me question if I'm a lab rat or an ant or some kind of bug or just something extremely tiny, definitely not human-sized. And if I am human-sized, then holy fucking... I must have short legs. Like, legitimately, what is this? But yeah, this does not look like the Labyrinth. This absolutely does not look like the Labyrinth. A flower, once in paradise, began to bloom and fall. The eye says, you all, for one man's fault, should be condemned. Okay, but that's not fair. The forest burns, all splinter falls. On the pale rain, the red man walks. Okay, is that it? I have reached the end for now or ever. Okay, I guess another end. And the last one said, the forest of destiny is reality as a whole. It grows, a shining multiversal construct born out of hope and fear. We beat the game! Most fucking random ending! Why not? Yeah, why not? I mean, if I can, I would still like to go back in and look for the last two remaining shards. I'm guessing that I mean, I'm gonna say I have already looked at the achievements. I know that there's multiple endings to this. I'm gonna look once we have credits rolling. I'm gonna look it up what this one is called. Like, for example, remember a bunch of episodes ago, like I think at the start of the second stream, I removed the core from the labyrinth, and that was also an ending that basically just crashed the game. Thank you for playing. Yeah, like Thanks, I guess. But guessing, finding all every seven shards and activating all yellow signs and awakening the Yellow King Carcosa is also another ending. And I would like to do that if I can find the last remaining two. And then I don't know if we find any other, but I got everyone ending. Cool. The first one that gave us credits. The sign dwells in the eyes of a silent stranger, in the embers of a dying fire. It is born in the palm of a hand in the smallest atomic structure. It is formed in the heart of the elementary brooms of matter and in the uncharted folds of DNA. Okay, not sure if we had that one. Okay, that is just the opening screen. Okay, I hope I'm gonna try it in a second if we can continue this file or if it's over, if we would have to start a new file. Because honestly, I don't think I would do that. Okay. Apparently that one's the achievement for that one, I guess, is called A Heavy Cost. Find another dead world. And 11.1% of players have gotten that achievement. I mean, that's something. I'll take it. We reached the top of the Tower of Lies. That must have been the White Tower. Okay, so we were at the top. That was kind of the reason why I wanted to see if I can go in higher, because I've seen there's achievement for reaching the top of the Tower of Lies. I don't know didn't know what the Tower of Lies was, but once I was back in the White Tower, I was like, okay, maybe this is supposed to be the Tower of Lies. But we made it to the top and found the shark there. Okay. But yeah. Yeah, there is a specific end for Carcosa. And it appears, looking at the achievements right now, there are two other endings other than that. Okay, so for now, let's see if we can continue or if we would have redundancy. Okay, so we can continue. That's good. Okay, so we continue in redundancy after seeing credits for the first time. I mean, why not? Sure. Unexpected, but hey, I'll take it. Still, as I said, I'd like to find the last two shards, if possible. I really like that. Okay, now going back. You know what? That's a funny thing that happens when you see credits in a game. The pressure's off. You know what I mean? Because I mean, the ending where I remove the core and crash the game. That's a funny one, by the way. That you don't like remove the core. The world in the game crashes and you get credits, but like the entire thing crashes. It adds to this element of like the game is a virtual world, and it adds a that matter? I don't know. I don't know if it's a correct way of saying it, but it feels on a meta level interesting. And it was just funny. Just a funny tidbit. This isn't a game I personally would want to play, but I'm having a really good time looking around, looking at it, watching you figure it out. I love that, Lambrecht. I love that. I love that for you. I love when people enjoy it. And honestly, I feel like honestly, a part of me feels bad because I'm such a sucker for positive validation at the moment. But I think I'm questioning myself every day. Like just yesterday, I thought like I would tell you and Rosie and Catilla that I wouldn't stop making content because I feel like it's um because I feel like I don't know if it's going anywhere, if it even makes sense, if I even have to contribute anything to the games I play, if it's even interesting, if it has value at all. So yeah, and you say that is balm on my wounded soul. I think everything about this could be described as meta. That's good to know. Offers the fire, the hunger, and the end. I'm not sure if we had this text before. It's the last link in the chain of causality, the flame that devours existence and burns the forest of destinies. From its ashes will arise the Yellow King. Jürgen. Or Jürgen. Okay. Redundancy 1.2. But spelled R-E as in regards. Okay, interesting. Feels like I can act from up here. Okay, that is interesting. Or can I act with this? I can act with this. I've been here before. The labyrinth creates loops, I think. It weaves spaces together against all logic. To hide something? To protect? To contain? A dark prison devoid of light. Okay, not gonna lie, part of me does not want to activate this witness, but I guess the normal redundancy is easy enough to reach from the convergence zone. Like now that I know where it is, and again I cannot believe what a lucky find on it, like on an impulse of, like really was the impulse of okay, I've wandered the paths that go, like we were at the place of the throne where we initially found the first chart, and I was like, okay, all the paths that lead onwards from here I've walked 2 dozen times now, but I've never really went back and see if there's anything explored in the area, like in the part before that, in the convergence zone. And that was just an impulse because I had nowhere else to go, and I felt like, why explore the places I've... Holy shit! Sorry, that flashed me. Why explore the same place, like the same paths I've been exploring? Oh, like, and I've been walking down over and over again, for the 21st time. Like, I'm not saying that it's not possible that I see something new the 21st time, but I felt like it was a smarter choice to look back at the places that I only looked at once or twice. You know, it's red, very aggressive color, not a color we see very often, so that kind of flashed me. It's an aggressive and warning color. And of course the fact that it's protruding also got me. But yeah, just our regular corpses, I guess. I think the entire time I've known you, you said at least, you weren't that concerned about content going somewhere, but we're happy when you're having the most fun, whatever that means in the moment, near some point. Your nails? Oh yeah, very pointy nails. I mean, yeah, it's... Maybe that's a hand pro... Oh, Jesus. Maybe it going somewhere is not the... Maybe that's not the right... I mean, it feels like the right phrase, but also maybe not. It's just I'm very conflicted about what I'm doing here. But that's an internal conflict that I kind of have to... Yeah, this fucking game. Jesus. That's an internal conflict I have right now. So I also feel like that I have some sort of I don't want to say midlife crisis or quarter life crisis, but I have a bit of a crisis that I'm going through right now, and that kind of reflects back here and my thoughts about this. The thing is, I'm also trying, like, just today I tried to remind, or yesterday I tried to remind myself, okay, but like you said, Lampact, I never intended this to go anywhere. And I also put like, okay, maybe have I changed my mind about it? Do I want to be a comic content creator? Do I want to make money? And I was like, no, I still don't. Because once I feel like money changes everything. And once I start taking money or making money from this, like, so of course, occasionally it was like, okay, it would be nice to have a side hustle to make more money, like to maybe work a couple hours less at the office, but it just changes everything. Not just from I have to figure out taxes and social security and stuff like that, like realize stuff. It also like feel like it would change me and how I approach this. And I feel like it would also change my relationship I have to you guys, because I feel like if once I make money, I would have to owe you. Even if you say it it wouldn't matter to you, but I feel like I would be in your debt to continue this, to play games that are interesting to you, that you maybe ask for. Last thing we want is a self-censoring Pexy. That's good to know. That's good to know. And I feel like not taking any money and not making any money gives me the freedom to literally do whatever the fuck I want with this. And I mean, I've said at the beginning that even if I just have one person watching, that's enough. And you know, in my heart, I still feel it. It's just my stupid mind that tells me I'm not good enough and I'm not achieving enough. So that's kind of where the internal, like, quarter life, midlife crisis is coming in. That I feel like I've not achieved enough in my life. And that's why it's how it's kind of reflecting on this here. That's what I meant. So yeah, sorry for that tangent. Back to the game. Okay, interesting sculpture. Are brains that they call that aren't to be trusted, absolutely. Especially mine. My brain and I have been on a warpath for 20 years. um Okay, you know what this reminds me of? Totally off topic. I have no idea if you, Lampert, or anyone who watches this has seen this game, but this kind of reminds me, like this sculpture, this specific one, reminds me of um, The Evil Within 2. Don't know if you played that game or if you've seen that Let's Play. I haven't played it personally. I've purchased it on a sale once. But you know, horror games. You know, it's not that I dislike them. I just have like my horror and my blood pressure. It's like whenever I play a horror game, like even if I just started and hear like the slightest sound effect or music, I jump, I scare, and my pulse is like 350. um, but basically, this game, The Evil Within 2, has an interesting antagonist that is an artist and creates very interesting sculptures out of bodies and body parts. I think that's a little bit of a spoiler, but it's a very safe one. And that kind of reminds me of that. But of course, we don't look at that, we look at the handprint. There's something different in this hall. I can think. I can hear my thoughts more clearly. I made my way through this maze like in a haze, pierced by ideas, brief thoughts, rare ones, above all. That is changing. Will it last? Oh, that's an interesting sculpture. Looks like a warrior. That looks sick. I mean, that just looks sick. Do you remember Bodyworks from when we were kids? Oh yeah. Right. That as well. Okay, it's almost encased in a clear substance, almost like it's in resin. Interesting. Yeah, but there was no interaction there. Okay. Okay, long staircase. And doorways. And sculptures. I'm not sure if that is... Is that anything? It looks interesting, but I don't think I see like it's not a shape that I can that I say like I mean part of it looks like they could be snakes. I don't know. Strangely shaped sculpture. Okay, and this a being with 6 wings, 3 masks, horns. I don't know, the devil, a demon, fallen angel, could be anything. Lucifer, who knows? Interesting that I can't interact with these consoles. You pointing me somewhere? That would be funny. Okay, so we have the staircase that leads upwards to maybe a door? Okay, but let me check out this first. No, a block path. Okay. Then I guess we have to climb the stairs. Okay, I feel like this is going to be... Okay, I have to do some jumping. Oh my god, I feel like I barely made that. And I even... Like, I... Not just sprinting, but running. Like, you can sprint and run. Like, I was going the fastest I could, and you barely make that jump. Okay, just down here. A path leading upwards. I mean, this is also like suspiciously framed. You know what I mean? It's a very suspicious framing. Okay, this looked like a door. Honestly, this looks a little like the door in the other place. But I don't remember what the name was, but it had a big door that we couldn't open. Okay, now the question is, we can climb up there. Can potentially go back there. And there's also a bigger space that we can walk on here. Okay. Then let's try and see. I mean, it's something. It's something, alright. Okay. It's definitely something else. Something, we found something and something else. Again, there was another something else the other direction. Let's try this something else for now. Black floor. Okay, well, is that a new door? That ought to be a new door, right? Like, it can't be the one I came from. Okay, so we have a door potentially there. Let's try and check out the other path. Okay, so let's jump up here. Oh. Oh, okay. 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 Bit of a tight jump. The noosphere. Interesting. Can I have a witness up here? Like, I would kill to have a witness up here. Like, I'm not even joking. Okay, but I don't necessarily want to go back to the noosphere. Especially since that makes me wonder if we have a shard here somewhere. Or something else potentially interesting. Places I just squeeze past. Okay, but we have stairs. We have stairs going down. Okay, let's follow these. And see where that takes us. Okay. Act. I'm not alone. This feeling has been there from the beginning. No. No. From the gate. It's only getting stronger, but I'm sure of it now. You're there, aren't you? Are you watching me? Are you another trying to communicate? Are you my true self? Are you real? Am I just a proxy? No, I'm a Pexy. You don't answer? You can't, I guess. Not really. Maybe you're just a companion or a guide? An adversary? God, I don't know. We shouldn't be here. This place. It is not meant for us. Is this like like how in the Matrix, Neo meets the architect? Okay. It was already funny when the game literally crashed upon itself when you removed the core. I have to hand it to the devs. They have a fine sense of humor. I appreciate that kind of sense of humor. Fine color acrylics. Just a bottle in here. That's some fine sense of humor, let me tell you that. Okay, what is this and have I been there? I don't know, it looks like it might be the place where I saw where I looked down, like the first path I took, where I looked down, saw a witness and a door. Okay, again I'm torn between places to go. And I'm not even sure, like this looks like a black wall. Pretty sure like this is not a portal or anything. Yeah, this is literally just a black wall. Okay. But hey, you don't know until you try it out, right? You gotta try it to know for sure. Like, I'm also at the point where I wouldn't put it past the devs to make a portal look like just an ordinary wall, you know? Okay, and then a hidden path here. Okay, another place where I can act. Let me just check if we can... If there's a further way to go. There is. Okay. I mean, a little? It's not a whole lot further. The question is... Okay, now I feel like I cannot jump up there. Okay, so this looks like it might be a dead end. At least at the moment it really looks like it. I mean... Oh no. Okay. Okay, but this is just a wall with a gap. Yeah, no, this is a dead end. Okay. Okay, so if we go forward through the door... Okay, let me act it out and... Someone is coming? Question marks? I see. It is alone. No, look closer. There are two of them. Not entirely. Only one is here. The other is just watching. A dreamer? A proxy. Interesting. An opportunity. A chance. Yes, a chance. Silence. Let them come. Okay, so we're gonna remember this door. But the text was red, and that scares me. Because red is an aggressive color. Like I said previously. It symbolizes danger. And I don't want to be in danger. Okay, this path is blocked. Got it. But there was something else. Is it here? Not fair. Oh, that was that. Oh yeah, that was the door I saw earlier. That is the statue, the weird-looking statue. Yeah, that's the room we were in earlier. Okay, so we just went in a circle basically. Well, I guess we go through the door. Like I swear, if something ends up jump scaring me, I'm gonna uninstall the game. Hi, I'm friendly. I mean no harm. That looks like a combination of 3 shard crystals. Red-eyed man. The red-eyed man. Okay, and he only has one red eye. You. Who are you? What are you? They don't know anything. Leave them alone. I'd like to know. Why? It doesn't matter. They won't speak. They can't. They've lost something. Only the proxy. He's given up his voice. It was rather taken away from him. By the gate? By the gate. Always the gate. Did they know? Of course not. Nobody knows the price. Not until it's too late to back out. We knew. That's different. Let's ask them. You sacrificed a part of yourself to create the door, didn't you? I don't know. Do you think that would be enough? How many died, burned to the soul, so that you could reach your paradise? Thousands? Millions? Billions? An entire universe, a branch, burned. Do they regret? They don't even understand. Oh, but yes, look. The proxy remembers the beginning, before the threshold. The fields of corpses. I feel like I've been there. Blackened bones as far as the eye can see, the silence. Yeah, I feel like I've recently been there. It's not what they expected. They didn't know. There's no point in tormenting them. It's true. It's nothing anyway. It doesn't matter. This is so much worse. You, behind him. You observe from a distance. Does it all amuse you? It looks uncomfortable. No, it's just a distraction. Until now. The observer always thinks they're safe. You shouldn't be here, but you are. You didn't listen to the warnings. Then do as they please. You will not emerge unscathed. You will share the burden of the proxy. You are all subject to the tyranny of fate. But I see into you. We all see. We see everything. Even from this cage, the flow of time unravels before our eyes. A pact has been made. We have seen the beginning and we know the end. We know you. We will see you again, and everything will be passed on again. Leave this cursed place. You don't belong here. The labyrinth awaits its next watcher. The whispers are coiling in its skull. The sign is already dancing under his eyes. We know how it all ends. Perhaps not. There are two of them this time. We'll see. Yes, we'll see. Okay, sorry. Just the exact same dialogue. Okay, sorry. Interesting. Okay, so we have two portals to the Noosphere, left and right. Definitely not gonna use them, that's for sure. Because I saw something else. Okay, but that means I have a long way to go back, I'm afraid. Oh, I don't know, should I? I'm just wondering if something special happens if I go through the Noosphere, like to the Noosphere from here, if I go through these portals. No, but I want to check out that last place. Okay, so where did we go? Where did we come from? Okay, we came from here. And here, and... okay, can I find my way back to the big staircase? Yeah, there's the black wall. And... here... and these were the stairs. Okay, yeah, cool, awesome. Okay, then we climb the stairs. Okay, I wonder if I can make the jump. I can make that jump. Wow. So we simply go back here. And apparently we're being watched. Okay, did I check out? I don't think I went all the way back here to see if there's anything. It doesn't look like there's something like behind these columns. Okay. Okay. Let's take the plunge. Oh no. Okay, it looks like that was. Okay, so it's just the start of the level after all. Okay, it didn't look. Okay, in my defense, it didn't look like the start of the. I forgot about you guys. Yeah, it doesn't look. It doesn't look at all like the start of the level. I had to say it looked different. From up there. Okay, then I just want to see how if the game reacts if I go to the if I leave this for the noosphere. Back at the last place we were. I'm sorry that I'm basically have to run the entire level again. I just thought this was a different place. I fell for it. Yeah, that feels like a jump loop you just barely make. Jump this. And we jump this. Okay, that's another noosphere portal. But that's actually not the one I want to take. I mean, again, I'm not sure if it makes a difference. It might just not. But hey, you never know. You never know what the devs have programmed into this. And the door was here. Yeah. Yeah. Come on, let me through. Okay, so just the question is left or right one. Do I want to go left or do I want to go right? I'm right-handed. Let's go right. Shroud must be thrown. Okay, that's one we have. Of course, back to the noosphere. Also interested if we can... No, Sorhan doesn't interact with us. Interesting. But yeah, very interesting discovery. Okay, let me go back to redundancy. Like the regular redundancy, not the redundancy. No. Okay, but it's really so practical that you can just walk up the walls. That they're slanted in such a way you can actually walk up there. Okay, welcome back to redundancy. Okay, I believe down that path we found the door leading us to redundancy with the 3 hungry gentlemen. Okay, then we had this room where we have been before. But it also looks like maybe we can get up there. Yeah, we can get up there. Okay, we got up there. Oh, hi! Yellow-eyed girl, there you are. Don't be shocked. I know this area fairly well. There are plenty of shortcuts, if you know where to look. You followed the whispers, didn't you? What did they promise? We all have reasons to wander the labyrinth, and we all made sacrifices to reach it. Nope, no thanks, random looking figure. I hope you find what you're looking for too, to make it all worth it, you know? Safe travel. Alright, so far the yellow-eyed girl has been nice, but this... yeah, this face is creepy. Okay, so redundancy is structured the same... like, redundancy, the level is structured like redundancy, you know? So I'm guessing this is... leads us down to the very beginning of the level. Okay, but there are no... like in the other... like in colon redundancy, there were... some more structures on the wall in this room. Okay. A lot of shortcuts if you know where to look. Okay. Yeah, this looks like a good path. As good as any, I guess. So let's see what awaits us over there. The sounds are freaking me out, not gonna lie. Okay, no portal to the noosphere. Just a wall. Another staircase. Okay, but no further path here. Okay, in the other level there was some more path here. Interesting then. Because that means this level has no exit then. Or at least none here. Okay, then let's warp back to the witness. Okay, so I went through here to the door and then took a turn to the right. Okay, let's go here again. Question is, go here. Was there even... Oh yeah, that was the path to this. Mm-hmm. And I'm just gonna assume that there's nothing else to find in this mountain of mirrors and pillars and squares. Jeez. I mean, I don't have this. The sound isn't even super loud. It's just so freaky. It's legitimately freaking me out. Jesus. Okay, now we have this. And then we're just here again. Okay, so I guess there is no shard, it seems, at least. Unless there's one in the place where we found that ending. But I'm gonna assume that's not the case. So I guess since I've saved here, and the question is, what is faster? Because if I go through the other area, I also... You know what? It's kind of the same either way. I feel like... Oh wait, have I? Was there something? Oh, there was something here. Forgot about that. Okay, let's see. Oh, okay, no, okay, that's just this room. Sorry. Okay, then let's go up and back to the portal and portal back to the convergence zone. Okay, so interesting area. I was really hoping, like, I was hoping for a little more. I mean, I'm happy I found it, and not I don't want to feel sound ungrateful or anything. And it's cool that we found an ending, for sure. I was just hoping, you know, that there would be a door that leads to the crossroads, for example, like that highest level of the crossroads that I know exists and I wasn't able to reach yet. Or, you know, another shard. Of course, what I'm also really hoping for is shards. Okay, then let's go back to the convergence zone here. Okay, let's look around here a little more, I guess. Oh, I also think that is new. I think this also expanded. But I don't think it used to connect all the way over there. Proxies can wander, not act, observe, contemplate, not intervene. Descendants transgression, the door is built in the blood of the nations, or infirmity, abomination, sacrilege. Do not hear the whispers, do not draw the sign. This domain is not made for you. Okay, let me just save here in case I need to respawn. I'm close by. Okay, I feel like so this place definitely changed. Like, this wasn't like this. Yeah, and pretty sure it didn't connect over here. But it's practical. Because if I remember correctly, there was also a door here somewhere. But one that I've already walked through. Yeah, that was the place where I followed a long line of doors. Okay, so yeah, okay, that was not the place you were supposed to go. See? Good that I saved here. But yeah, I guess my feeling is that I have to look around in the convergence zone. And there has to be another pathway I didn't find yet. And I can only hope that I find it. Like, I really hope I didn't miss anything in the Tesseract. That's a little bit of a worry still. Like, even though I'm pretty sure I didn't miss anything, you know, that's still, I have some doubt nagging, you know? Okay, here is a door that is placed like this. Almost like you're supposed to jump down there, but jump down to what? Maybe these black pillars? You cannot make that jump. Ah, sorry. Just wondering if I've ever been up there. I think so. Okay, let's continue going backwards here and see if we see anything new. A potential path we haven't fully explored in the past. Or something that has changed since we came by here last, like this. Like this definitely wasn't here. I mean, this was here. No! Falling down a random gap. Okay, careful with the floor, careful with the floor. Mind the gaps. Safe here. Okay. Yeah, so this definitely wasn't here the first time we stopped by. That is something that grew over the course of time as we opened more and more shards. So this is a new path, for sure. And I hope we can... Like, I hope 5 shards is enough. Yeah, looks good, looks good, looks good. Okay, yeah, this is an entirely new area. Like an entirely new part of the convergence zone. That was absolutely inaccessible. Okay. Interact. Okay, this looks insanely clean. The structure. I almost thought I would be able to interact with this. Oh, okay. Trust the process blocks. Trust the process, trust the process. Okay, that's a nice idea to have this a little bit like a labyrinth almost. Like you sometimes have multiple ways, but not all of them necessarily. Like sometimes the ways branch out, but then they connect again, and sometimes they create dead ends. That's a nice idea. Okay. See, this is a dead end. This is also a dead end. Okay. Okay. Interesting nebulas. Beautiful ones. Remind me a little of the convergent of the noosphere, if I'm completely honest with you. We have pale faces. We are the thousand faces, God's messengers, we are the masks, the indivisible soul. We govern architectural streams, we abide by primordial laws. We guard the labyrinth, preserve order and essence, do not intervene. Embrace the tyranny of destiny. Okay. Okay, there's access to the noosphere. It's always something I'm looking for, if I'm honest, if I feel like I'm at a point of no return. No, that's not the bridge to the Tesseract. Honestly, that doesn't look like a bridge. That looks like a structure that you can't, like, looks like a place that's just there for the visuals, but you can't actually go there. Okay. 19th century street lamp. Okay, and bench. Okay. Another shot of memory. The yellow-eyed girl has visited me again. She says, and I'm tempted to believe her, that she's been traveling the labyrinth for ages. She knows the paths, the shortcuts, the dangers. That is what she told me in the last interaction we had. That is interesting. Makes me wonder if we hadn't had that interaction. I'm wondering if we still had this dialogue here now. Seems like an interesting coincidence for sure. She's independent of the signs, despite the obvious bond that unites them. She saved me more than once. I find myself secretly praying to see her again. So much does her presence fill my extreme loneliness. She looks like you, I think. I don't know. Like so many things, since my arrival, I no longer remember your face. Okay. Oh, that place. Okay, that was a place where we found the notes. Okay, interesting. There was nowhere else to go here, I guess. Other than back to the noosphere. I mean, also I have to say, I'm kind of tempted. Come on, let me jump in the laser. Can I go into the laser? I feel like I'm standing in the laser, maybe. Or maybe I can't go in there. Okay, I guess this is a place if I jump down there, I just die? Probably, yeah. Now let me have a look in this corner. just make sure I'm not missing anything major. Ooh, almost fell into the abyss. Alright, then back to the noosphere, and I guess that leads us back to our what feels like our central anchor point. He saw everything from the deepest past to the most distant future. He beheld the beginning of time and its end. The thread of his existence, of his ancestors, descendants. He saw the universe as a whole, understood its destiny, and grieved deeply for it. Okay, that was a new text. Let's see if we can act here again. No. It is the divine manifestation of an entropic force. It wove order and matter since the beginning of time, and its dark wave without light. Castled during the Big Bang, coming back to reclaim its due and harvest the universe. And back to the convergence zone. Okay, I think I'm gonna save here quickly and end things for today. Okay. I'm not sure if this is a door that I've been through. Like, I think it might be. Lots of good creepy work was done. Yeah. Like, surprising amount of progress. Like, I'm happy that we found another shard. I feel a little conflicted, or I should say I'm worried. Okay, I can't go past her. I thought I would try go past her. Okay, look, here's the thing. We are at 5 out of 7 shards. My issue is still that right now, I don't have any paths to take that I know. So no places where like, okay, I found this place, but I haven't fully explored it. Like the only thing that I know is that in the crossroads, there is a level that is above the one, like basically there are 3 levels, a bottom one, a middle one, and a top one. I have not reached the top level, but I've also not seen a possibility to reach it from the middle level. Could be that I'm wrong about this, could be there's a kind of hidden way to go up there. And I also saw a door up there. But other than that, so that is a place that I've seen that I haven't that I haven't reached. But also that I don't see a way of reaching right now. I also don't have any areas that are unexplored. Like when we started out today, I was like, okay, I found the White Tower, but I haven't done anything there. Just popped in, saw okay, new area, and popped back out. And because I had that was in a place with a couple different doors, and I wanted to check all of them out. The thing is, re-exploring the convergence zone has worked well right now. Like the area we found, that was something that was accessible from the start. And then there's all the things that have been made accessible with the progress we've made. But still, I'm unsure if I will be able to find anything. Basically, right now, I'm doubting my ability to find the last 2 shards. because I'm not sure where to look, and I'm basically out of ideas. Like, my only idea is to run around and see if something has changed in the convergence zones that opens new paths. Or if I happen to stumble upon something that I've missed before. And that's it. So it's basically down to chance. Maybe we get lucky, maybe we don't. But you know, I'm wondering if it would make sense if I played a little off stream and looked around, just looked around to find things, and if possible, come back with findings so that we have progress immediately next stream. I don't know if that's a good idea. Like, I kind of dislike it. But it could also be that the next time I play this, we have absolutely no progress. And I'm just wandering around and revisiting a bunch of places that we've already seen. And I don't know. I just don't like this. Like, I feel like I've hit a wall, you know? And that's not something I like. But yeah, I mean, we're definitely gonna end here. That was 3 very long episodes, all of them over an hour, if I saw things correctly. Yeah, I'm just a little worried for the next time I play this. Like, it might be that I run around for 3 hours and find absolutely nothing, you know. But yeah, I guess that's what we're signing up for. I still believe my best shot is to re-explore the convergence zone and see if the progress we've made has changed the area and opened new paths. Because we saw today that is a thing, and we haven't fully re-explored the entire area. We just re-explored parts of it. So I feel like that is worth a shot at the very least. If that is unsuccessful, my next thing would be to go back to the crossroads and see if I maybe end up finding a path to like this upper level. If that also doesn't work, like if we basically re-explored all of this and didn't find anything, I'm honestly, like I said, we had credits roll today. I'm happy when I had credits roll naturally. I mean, I would love to find the last 2 shards and get the Kokosa ending all by myself, but I wouldn't be past, like, before I run around this for 10 hours to and need to and have to invest 10 hours, especially if I stream this and record this, right? Like, if I'm playing this by myself, investing 10 hours is one thing. Recording 10 hours when there's absolutely no progression is another. And that's only a message from them, but I'm gonna read it in a second. Sorry, I just want to finish that thought. I would not be above searching online for a little help to find the last 2 shards. But yeah, I think it's worth a try to go back through the convergence zone. Maybe even, that's also something I've been thinking about, maybe even go back to the area before the convergence zone, like the area we started the game in. I don't remember what it was called. I remember that being extremely linear, but I guess it's worth checking out if something has changed there, if there's also like some environmental change there before, if we find something new by any chance. So I guess that's a try, but I feel like I'm grasping for straws here, you know, and that makes me a little uneasy, just feeling that of grasping for straws, because I'm almost at my wit's end. But it's worth a shot. It's worth a shot. That's the plan for next time, and we will see where that gets us. Maybe that gets us successfully to see another ending, to find the next. Because I know there's a couple ones other than the Carcosa ending. I think 2 more, according to achievements, that exist. We'll see. We'll see. We'll see. We'll see. We have to wait and see. But yeah, that's it for now. Thank you all for watching. I hope you enjoyed this. I hope you had a mighty good time. It definitely went unexpected places. Really unexpected places. And yeah, all I can say. Oh, sorry, Lambert. Your message. I think if you want to poke around until you find something promising that makes sense too, from the perspective of your viewership, I'm also happy to watch no progress. That's very kind of you. Thank you. Thank you. I always feel bad when there's no progress, because then I feel like, oh yeah, you just watched me I don't know, for 3 hours achieving absolutely nothing. Like, it's one thing if I waste my time, it's another thing if I waste someone else's time. But yeah, thank you, Lambrecht. You are a wonderful audience as always. Also, thanks to everyone who lurked. Catilla was here, Rosie who said they would lurk, like Kelly who said they would lurk. I hope you enjoyed the podcast. If you've been lurking, hope you enjoyed the visuals. If you've been watching, we saw so many creepy bodies. We did. We saw a lot of creepy bodies. I got a lot of jump scares today. How could I complain? You're amazing, Lambrecht. You're so amazing. Thank you. Thank you very much for being here. And to supporting whatever the fuck this is. I wish you all a wonderful rest of your day, night, evening, morning, afternoon, whatever it may be for you. Stay safe, stay healthy, and I hope to see you again soon. With more creepy bodies. And hopefully the last 2 shards. Bye, guys.